Hello and welcome, dearest. I'm Grandma Mimsy, and this is the next day of doing the Louise Hay's affirmations for self-esteem cards. And please help me grow. I'm looking to expand all of my social channels. And as a reminder, you are enough. You are love. You matter. You are loved. And self-care is important. Your life is supposed to be joyful here on earth. You are allowed to be happy. Whatever the circumstances that may be going on, do not let shame or guilt or fear hold you back. Please share, like, and subscribe. And comments are welcome because they help the channel and they help me to get to know you in this this journey that we're all on together. So the card today is about accepting others and accepting of yourself. And the thing is, with how that goes as a two-way street, that if you feel life is rigid or needs to be certain guidelines that you have to live by whatever culture or religion that you are a part of, some of those guidelines are meant to be guides, as in angels, or guides as in the handrails when you're going upstairs. Sometimes guidelines are not meant to be written in stone. They're there to help you navigate, like training wheels on your bike. And if you hold on to those too rigidly and say, this is how things need to be, you ultimately are limiting yourself from the experiences that you were born to have, that you were meant to have. Don't limit yourself. Don't fear the things that you either you should have or that you want to have, that you are afraid to have or don't feel you can have. FOMO, fear of missing out, is a huge disservice, and we've been taught, as companies have shifted from us being citizens to transitioning into consumers. Consumers consume. Citizens are part of a community, and as consumers, we're trying to take it all in and do all the wonderful things that are available to us. But when the washing machine and the vacuum cleaners were introduced, they were meant to be helpers to wives so that they could they didn't have to work so hard. Now they're standard, and you use these things so that you can get more done. That's not going to bring you joy. Do what you feel that you need to do, and don't feel guilty because you can't get it all done in one day. That there's no way one person could. And even if you are part of a family and you have a significant other, if you have children, a job, if you're trying to do multiple things, you're not going to be able to fulfill getting every single chore done, as well as self-caring about yourself, which you can't pour from an empty cup. So if you can't accept who you are, forgive who you are from the mistakes that you made, or the errors in judgment, or the shoulda, coulda, woulda, and didn't, then that's going to carry over into not accepting others. And then you're going to lead into other lower emotions, anger and resentment, and a lot of things that gets projected onto other people. And right now there's so much going on. The world needs more love. The world needs more empathy and understanding. As a whole, the United States is incredibly in a state of flux. And to be honest, I think the anger and hurt and the animosity and all of the negative emotions that are being portrayed out there are way worse than it was during the war we had with Britain and the war that we had with the Civil War, fighting against ourselves between the North and the South. all the other wars that we have fought out there, uh, it it's carried over, and there's still so much stuff left over from all of our history that has not been healed, and it's coming out in ways that are not kind, they are not understanding, they are not empathetic, and it doesn't matter which side you voted for, the anger is still there, the upset is still there, the outrage is still there. And when you, as a person, as a citizen, consume all of that negative energy, it makes you unhappy in ways you can't put a word to it, you can't put a feeling to it, and then it comes out in your life. The more you experience it, the more people you hang around that have that, it just begins to expand. And we need to start gravitating more on love, empathy, understanding, gratefulness, appreciation, love. Really just sit there for a few minutes every day before you start your day and before you end your day. And whatever practice that you may choose, whether it's meditation or prayer or just sitting there in silence, the last thing you really should be doing is watching TV or reading a book or using your electronics, because all that stuff is going to mess with your body and all of the things that are going on around you, that as you're going into sleep, you need to be in low light and no electronics, no stimulation, so there's no books, no, not even in the Bible. And I understand that's going to feel very uncomfortable for a lot of people. You can read your Bible, read your books, do your electronics, but take 15 to 30 minutes and just separate out from the day. Separate out from all the external things and allow that to wash over you, and just sitting there feeling love, feeling appreciation, feeling acceptance and understanding. Feel the higher emotions and listen to the breathing, listen to the air conditioner or the heater or the fan or whatever is going on, or the refrigerator buzzing, whatever is happening in your house, in your environment. Focus on those sounds and think about all the wonderful emotions that you could be sending out to the rest of the world. And on that, please be kind, and I will see you tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.